So disappointing game. Came down there to the end with a blocked field goal, jumped over the guard, got the penalty. The other field goal that took 3 points away, and punt return called back. Had too many penalties, obviously. Disappointing outcome. Thought the guys that played, a lot of the young guys, did some good stuff. They battled. You know, it's a disappointing outcome of the game. It's a tough one.
What did you see on the block? I mean,
the block?
Yeah, the one at the end.
Jumped over Kubis, it looked like. You know, he finished the play before, got called on it, and you know, we changed up a little bit of our technique based on how they were, some of the stuff they were doing with their rushes, you know, knocking the guy's arm out and doing things like that. So, you know, Gobi, I thought, did a good job, you know, trying to make sure that didn't happen. So then they called the one, you know, that took 3 points off the board, and get down to the end of it, and they, you know, they jumped over him, made a play.
How similar was that to the one earlier in the year when you guys, like the
yeah,
concept of it?
I'd have to look at it, Jordan. I know we changed up a few things to try to go against what they did on their field goal rush team, and you know, got to take a look at it, you know, but that's what I saw.
Right on the Kubis, on the penalty that took the points off the board, is that just a lack of discipline there? What did you see there?
I saw him try to finish a play. I mean, these guys are rushing down the middle of him, and he's just trying to finish, and they called a penalty.
Is that do you look at inexperience in that situation for him as a player, knowing that?
Who?
Yeah, once they called the penalty on him, then all of a sudden you guys kind of back off a little bit.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say we backed off. I mean, we were, you know, they made a nice play. I mean, he finished a guy on a field goal that was trying to run through him, and they called a penalty. So
that was, in your mind, that was not a lack. That wasn't him doing a little extra then.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that, and that's what they called.
Dave's defensive line today.
Yeah.
Bunch of undrafted free agents.
Yeah.
Guys who haven't played reps. Obviously, look at the matchup going in with Kamara. You had to be concerned that
Yeah.
those guys seem to really play the one off. Talk about those guys up front.
Yeah, they battled. I'm proud of them. You know, the four of those guys, and they were in there. Took this one hard. They were battling. They got an opportunity. Again, we did a few different things defensively, you know, front wise, and try to mix things up on them. You know, those guys battled. I'm proud of the way those guys competed.
Brian, were you aware of the plane that flew over before pregame? There was a chartered plane similar to 78 that was imploring John to fix the mess, kind of thing. Were you aware of that pregame at all?
No.
Not at all.
What do you think when you hear that there's a plane that said, you know, Mr. Mara, please fix this dumpster fire?
Yeah, I would say, look, we won 2 games, so not happy either.
Brian, first half, that scramble by Lockwood, he scrambled right into double coverage, essentially. Afterwards, the cameras caught you saying you have to run straight. Like, is that what you said, and how would you evaluate Drew Lock's performance today?
I'll go back and look at it. I think the play you're referring to was 3rd down. So, you know, just trying to make sure we know where the 6 are and get the first down to get a new set of downs.
What was the point of putting Tommy in for that one snap?
We had a few plays for Tommy this game. We only got to the one. It happened to be a kind of zone read, but it wasn't just all zone reads. There was a few plays in there.
Why wasn't Malik more involved in the first half? I think he only had 2 targets.
Yeah. Again, we try to get everybody involved. I think we had 3 catches, right? Or 3 completions in the first half. So.
Well, why was the passing game so difficult to do, you know, until really the last couple of drives?
I mean, I think we had some drops. You know, I don't know how many. I think obviously could have done a better job in you know, certain areas, whether it's protection, reads, throws, calls, whatever it may be. It's a collective thing. Just put it on me.
Brian, what's your message to the team now in this final stretch here?
Yeah, just disappointed after this game. I thought they battled their tails off. I was proud of the way they competed, and we came up short. And it's tough, you know. You put everything into it, and you lose the game there at the end. And there's plenty of plays that could have made a difference, but we came up short.
Brian, for the fans who are calling for a sweeping change, like flying those planes over, what would be your argument against what they're calling for? What would be your argument for staying the course here?
Yeah, I'm disappointed we have 2 wins, Pat. So we're just going to keep on grinding it out and try to keep developing these young players and get ready to play a great team next week.
Does that embarrass you that would happen over the stadium today?
Yeah, look, I'm just disappointed we lost this game.